The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for New York, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
That is a force coming at you downhill if you're trying to defend Randall on the drive.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
In the corner, Barrett with it. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Ivey. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. It doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. Brunson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Hard against Bogdanovich. It's Barrett on the wing. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barrett's got 6.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New York. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul. The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Now, Cunningham. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Right wing. Brunson the pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Barrett finds Randall. Out to Barrett. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 9 points for R.J. Barrett. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich.
7.
There's the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Passes to Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. To get open is Robinson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 8 points for him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. So for the Pistons, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Bagley in for Isaiah Stewart. Wiseman kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So for the Pistons, Livers is checked in, and it's Burks in for Ivey.
Isaiah Livers. Alec Burks. Killian Hayes.
Here's Quickly. There at the pass to Hartenstein. Quickly with it. Dishes to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Quickly. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. Pass delivers. Inside. Here's Wiseman. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Toppin throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Let me hear you once again.
Pass to Burks. Here's Livers. Barrett covering. Here's Livers. Fires high post at the tip. And Bagley able to finish.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now, here's Quickly. 4-point game. Here's Hartenstein. And Wiseman sends it back. Burks dishes to Hayes. To the right side. Feeds it to Bagley. Toppin with the steal. Here's Barrett. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Makes it off the glass.
Killian Hayes.
Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here. Pushing through the contact and finishing well.
And just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Knicks lead 5-4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the center position.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled.
For Detroit, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Stewart. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
and continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Bogdanovich passes to Duran. Down low, here's Ivy. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
From outside the arc, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. Passes it to Duran. Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham outside. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And New York making a change here. Rose is checked in. Joseph, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 11. Over to the wing. He kicks it to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Back to Joseph. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Randall passes to Grimes. Now Rose. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? The pass to Randall. Over Stewart. And stolen by Ivy. Outside, Joseph. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
At the elbow, Randall. Back to Rose. 4 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
Timeout call, the Pistons. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's Livers missing.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
A 3-ball. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Trying to get his man back for the last 3, it helps to not make this personal.
You know, back home in Canada, Corey Joseph is captain of his country's national team.
GA, he's the right man for the job, an experienced veteran in the NBA who can be a talented leader out on the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Wiseman in the corner. Pass delivered. And they get it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett finds Rose, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The heart from Rose didn't quit on the play, and his efforts are well rewarded.
The Knicks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. Free throw, good roll.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Livers. From deep. Sinks the triple. Livers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Barrett for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bagley, no good. Rose against Burks. Passes it to Barrett. Rose with the ball. 3-pointer. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Rose. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was all R.J. Barrett in the first quarter.
He tallied 6 3-point shots and made the opposing D have to constantly keep track of him on the perimeter. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is that shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that...
Here they are, fans. Put your hands.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside, getting to that point-blank shot.
For 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Stewart misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
And there's the pass to Duren. Shot to stop the run. Out to the right wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And New York making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And stolen by Ivy. Kicks it to Cunningham. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. And New York the other way now. New York with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Hart. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Bogdanovich.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
And the Pistons making a change here. Weissman's checked in. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
63-31.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Beyond the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Brunson kicks to Randall. Passes it to Hart to the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The dish to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Grimes. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. The pass to Wiseman. Now Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. That one no good. Here's New York. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Brunson. Cans it from downtown. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Back to Cunningham. The 3 from Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart the pass to Grimes. Pass to Brunson. The tray. And another 3 for New York.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Randall. They get it back, and it's in there.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Robinson left side. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Randall with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Detroit, Alec Burks is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Livers in at the power forward. Shot good by Diallo.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
A break beyond the lottery picks. This Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And so Fournier nails both of them. And here is Joseph. Pass to Burks. Here's Livers. Bagley trying to free himself up. Outside, Joseph. Burks with it. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Diallo. He tries for 3. Toppin pulls it in. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Diallo kicks to Burks. Shoots. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fournier for 3. Back to Hart. Outside Fournier. Shoots over Burks. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
80-35.
Bagley in the post, guarded by Robinson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Fournier against Burks. Took him no time at all on that one. Fournier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Diallo the pass to Bagley. Knocked loose. Hart kicks to Toppin. And to get open is Robinson. Toppin, good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
First team foul. Substitution for your Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Joseph, guarded closely. That's to Diallo to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McBride, and the shot goes down.
attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Back to Joseph. He dishes it to Bagley. And no good. And New York will come the other way. McBride passes to Robinson. Fournier trying to break loose. Robinson, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Trains the three-pointer.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Bagley. Trying to get open is Burks. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist from Joseph.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by New York.
Shoots the three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for R.J. Barrett.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Kicks it to Fournier. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Bagley finds Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Pistons. And Burks hits 2 free throws. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Fournier. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Passes it to Diallo. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now Fournier over Diallo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Fournier. Knicks lead, 96.
Now here's Burks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us in the bench and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.